Alright guys, welcome back to Mark B Television. Leave a thumbs up on this video and subscribe. I'm here with Marlene. How are you, Marlene?
I'm good, thanks Mark. How are you doing?
Yeah, good. Let's get stuck into these 20 questions.
Okay, 20 is a lot, but yeah. Carry on.
Well, the quick fire.
Okay.
They don't need to be quick fire answers, Marlene. And the beauty about this, there's no right or wrong.
Right, okay.
Alright.
Fair enough. Fire away.
Here we go then. What do you do when you see someone staring at you? Do you A, do nothing, B, stare back, or C, ask what the problem is?
If they're staring at me in a rude way, then I'll stare back at them, but otherwise I'll just look away.
Have you ever had it where you think it's in a rude way, so you stare back at them, and then has there been any sort of altercations with that?
Not at all. If it's a guy staring at me, then I'll look away, so I don't leave me alone. But if it's a girl, I'll just smile.
Yeah. Well, girls like girls as well. Maybe. They like
I don't mind. I like girls too.
Good for you, Marlene.
Sometimes.
What a great start to this. Now, I did ask you this one off camera, but have you ever seen a ghost or had any sort of spooky encounters?
I've had spooky encounter. I think when I was younger, at my next door neighbour, I was babysitting the wee girl, and I was sitting on the couch bouncing on my knee, and she kept pointing behind me. She was about 2 or 3 at the time, and she was talking to someone behind me, and I didn't even look. I was like too scared to look, so I picked her up, got off the couch and ran next door to my mum's house because kids can kind of pick up. I don't know if there was anything, but I wasn't looking. I wasn't even taking that chance. I picked her up and I just hopped the fence to my mum's house and just ran over.
So did you sense that she probably saw something?
She saw something.
And that's why you acted the way you did?
Yeah, and because there was a lot of space behind the couch, and I was like, who are you talking to? And she was pointing, and there was no one else in the house, so I was like, I'm out of here. Yeah. I'm gone.
Now they say that about kids, they say that about
and dogs as well.
Was there a dog present, Marlene?
No, there wasn't, but I have seen a dog look at something and then wet themselves.
Really?
Yeah.
You see those videos on YouTube of like someone's watching the TV and the dog's just like standing up, like growling at
something, or like shaking or something. Yeah, I do believe in that though. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, do you believe ghosts are real?
I do believe that there's some spirits around. I don't know if I believe in God, but I believe there's. I'm agnostic. I believe there's something. I hope there's something.
Yeah, I do.
But I do believe that there is some sort of ghost somewhere.
Yeah, the girl that I spoke to yesterday, she was like adamant that God isn't real. It's all just like a fairy tale.
I do. The thing is, I'm not quite atheist. I do believe that there's something with this level, the spiritual world or something. Yeah. But the whole God and Jesus and Bible, I don't believe in that. So.
No, but we had to come from something.
Exactly. And I think when we're stupid to think that this whole solar system, that we're the only planet that has life, that's very ignorant to think like that, don't you agree?
And then people that say there is no God, they just say, oh, it was a big bang, but how did that happen?
I don't believe it was that. People believe the world's flat. It's just, I don't know. Well,
I don't know, Marlene.
Each to their own.
Let's move on. Does it bother you when people put their phone on loudspeaker and speak loud and you can hear both sides of the conversation?
Only if they're on a tram or public transport, or if someone's yelling down their phone on public, because I won't even take calls on public transport.
That's nice.
Yeah, because it's just, but yeah, I don't, especially if they're effing and blinding and there's kids around, then that bothers me. But I don't do it. Yeah, I don't do it, but yeah, I'm quite respectful that way.
In the gym, it bothers me. If someone gets on a treadmill next to me and just starts arranging a social life.
If someone's on a machine, because I go to the gym a lot, and if someone's on a machine on their phone, I should be allowed to go and punch him in the back of the head for a laugh.
That should be one of the gym rules.
And then today there was a girl that's on a machine, and all she was doing was taking selfies, and then she got up and left, didn't even actually use the machine, and I was just like, oh, come on.
It's like those people. I mean, I'm laughing.
I was at the gym.
But
you haven't done any exercise.
Have you seen these guys that go to the gym, put the weights on the bottom one to make it look like they've actually done it, ask someone to take a picture, and they take a picture next to it like they've done it, but they don't, like you said, don't get on the machine. Do
you know what I like doing? If a guy's going on and he's done a certain amount of weights, I like going and putting it about 30-40 kilos like heavier than him, and then being able to do it.
It's just a respect thing. Just because you can do something doesn't
mean you should.
No.
Yeah.
And when I was at the gym yesterday, there's a swimming pool there. There was a couple of guys in there with an iPad taking like videos of each other swimming with other people in the pool. I mean, if that's not disrespectful, I don't know what
is that even legal?
I don't think so.
Yeah, exactly.
And every time they took a video, the other one would swim back to them and like start giggling like two little girls. It's like, is this the first time you've ever been out the house?
They should ban that.
It should be banned.
Or just accidentally knock his iPad in the pool. See what happens then.
Yeah. When you're walking down the stairs, Marlene, and someone walks up on the same side as you, do you move or wait for them to move?
It depends. I'm quite polite, and sometimes I'll move, but if it's someone who's blatantly being rude, then I'll just stop and stare at them until they move. But if it's someone just by accident, then I'm quite happy to move. It just depends. If someone's got rude, I'll go out my way to be rude back, but generally I'm a quite polite person.
Yeah, I'm starting to sense that we are similar people, Marlene.
Yes.
Because I'm polite as well, but if someone deliberately goes out of their way
then I'll deliberately be a dick.
Well said. Do you remember the first record you ever bought or downloaded?
I do remember the first, I think, CD I bought was by a band called Damage.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day. I do remember the first DVDs that I bought in Glasgow, and that was Raging Bull, Casino, and what was the other one? It was another Robert De Niro one, but I bought Raging Bull, Casino, and another
Was it
Robert
the
De Niro
King
one.
of Comedy?
It was not.
But you're a big De Niro fan.
Well, yeah, I do.
Taxi, was that one of his?
Yes, I only actually watched that for the first time about a month ago.
Did
It
you?
was brilliant. It totally blew me away. I was well impressed.
Big De Niro fan.
Oh, I love De Niro.
Have you ever been stuck in a lift, Marlene?
I had, but only for about 15 minutes. It was in Thailand.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you? What was the experience like in the lift? Were people freaking out?
This Thai girl was freaking out, but I'm quite calm in situations like that. Unless there's a fire or the lift's on fire, then I'm fine. So just sit on the floor and just chill and wait for it to move. I'm not going to freak out in a lift. If it's full, then I might freak out a wee bit.
Yeah, no one wants to. You get those people that they open the door, see that there's a lot of people, and they just walk away. Go take the stairs.
Yeah, well, just as long as no one farts when I'm in there, then I'm fine.
No one wants that.
No one really wants that.
Does it bother you when people leave wet towels on the floor?
Any towels on the floor bothers me.
Yeah.
Because I hang them up, fold them. I just think there's absolutely no reason for it. Even when I'm staying in a hotel, I still won't leave them on the floor.
Well, let me get this off my chest as well, Marlene. First of all, thanks for answering the question. But if I was a girl dating a guy, if I dated a guy that pissed into the toilet bowl and not on the side, that'd be enough for me to just end the relationship. Surely that bothers you as a woman? What? Just piss on the side. You don't hear it. I don't want to hear people pissing.
That doesn't bother me really, but just don't piss on the toilet seat. But if I'm at a guy friend's house, then after toilet, I'll leave the toilet seat up because it's a guy's house, and I expect them to leave it down if they're at mine.
Very considerate.
Yeah.
Favourite movie? You might have already answered this.
One. I can't choose one. I need 20. I'm a total movie geek. Okay, my favourite that I've seen over 150 times. I've got two. I think it's Karate Kid, the original, and Green Mile.
Green Mile.
And Forrest Gump. And I could go on all day. Let's just leave it at that.
Do you remember the days when you actually had to get off your arse to go to HMV to buy a DVD?
I do. I think I was 18, 19, so I'm 38 now, so it's like a good, 20 years ago?
Yeah.
And I quite enjoyed it, just kind of going through the CDs and the vinyls and whatnot,
Yeah, I miss those days. I also like to look at what other people are buying.
Yeah, me too. But my dad, we used to always get HMV vouchers. Like as kids for Christmas, and we don't get that anymore. We just get money.
You don't. Yeah.
My dad just gives us money.
There used to be a few, didn't you? Remember Tandy? There was one called R Price. WH Smith is somehow still going. I don't know how.
Yeah, £4 for a bottle of water, especially the train station. Yeah.
Here's one for you, Marlene. Do you believe in positive and negative energy? Do you think that's
absolutely,
a real thing?
100%. 100%. And I've been on people that completely drag you down, and I try and distance myself from those people. Yeah. And I'm quite a positive person, and even if I'm feeling negative, I'll snap out of it, you daft cow.
Yeah.
Just there's no reason to be kind of that way. But I do believe there's people who can kind of drag you down energy-wise.
Yeah.
And I've got certain friends that no matter how I'm feeling, just being around them for 5 minutes, and I'm just in a really good mood. So. That's kind of trying to surround myself with positive energy and positive people.
Yeah, it's important. Do you ever have those friends where you don't see them for like 10 years, but you see them and it's like you've never been away from them?
Yeah, friends I've been to school with, all the time. Because I moved to Asia for 6 years and didn't see like my friends or family for the whole 6 years. And then coming back, it was like I saw them a week ago.
Yeah.
I think that's great when you got friends like that. But I've got friends that I've known since primary one, like 30 years. Yeah, of course.
Just going back to that positive and negative energy, I was on a bus once, and this is, and I could just sense the vibe was so negative. I just knew an argument was about to kick off.
Yes, you can always sense that. I can sense that, so I distance myself. But it depends. You kind of want to watch, but not be too close. But
it's hard on a bus unless you jump out the window, and I don't advise anyone does that. But when I sense that negative energy, a guy got
always sit next to the emergency bit.
Oh yeah, I actually was near it. Yeah. But anyway, a guy got up with a pram and didn't press the bell. And he had to go at the bus driver because he thought...
Was there a baby in the pram?
I think so, yeah. Now, he thought it was the bus driver's fault because he should have known he was getting off. But the bus driver said you need to press the bell.
The bus driver's got to face the bloody road. Yes. You can't be looking in the rearview mirror all the time. That's his job to drive.
Yes, the bus driver got angry because the guy didn't press the bell. Massive argument. People got off the bus
while there was a baby there.
Yeah, people got off the bus because the argument never seemed to end. But before this happened, I could just sense negative energy on the bus.
You knew something was going to kick off.
I mean, I'm not going to say I'm psychic or anything, but I just felt.
You can sense things like that. You can sense when something's going to happen. But I think only certain people are open to that kind of energy. I don't think everyone is.
Are you a spiritual person?
In a sense, yes. I'm not overly spiritual. I've got friends who are very spiritual, but I'm quite open. I'm open to all religions. I'm open to that. I just kind of go with how I feel.
Yeah.
And no matter, everyone could be telling me one thing, but I'll go by what I think and what I feel and do my own research. I'm not a sheep.
No.
I'm a wolf.
Good. That's good to hear. No, and in terms of like that, you know, your own thoughts and emotions, things like that, you follow those?
Oh, completely.
Yeah.
Completely. And the thing is, it's got me burned in the past where people have said, don't hang out with this person, don't hang out with this person, but I'll find out for myself.
Yeah.
And it's taught me a lesson, but I will always find out for myself. I won't listen to gossip, idle gossip. I'll find out for myself. And it may be negative sometimes, but at least it's me, it's found out for myself.
Well said.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately we live in a world where people crave gossip.
Oh God.
They just crave it.
Oh, grow up. We're not in fucking high school.
I know, you
Sorry,
see
are we allowed to swear in this? Okay, fuck. Good. Sorry.
You see those people like on the lunch break, like say, a couple of women having cigarettes. Yeah. All they care about is what's happened.
No, smart people talk about things and ideas and whatever. It's silly people that talk about other people.
Yeah, well said. And when it comes to star signs, you believe in that, or is that cashing in on?
I know I don't read them, because if you actually read every single one of them, they're basically just a few little details are changed, but they all say the same bloody thing. But I'm a Gemini, and if you read the characteristics of a Gemini, it's me. It's weird. It's completely me. So maybe I like astronomy. I don't know if I like astrology. I don't know. I'm kind of open to it, but I'm skeptical at the same time.
Yeah, well said. I would be concerned if, I was with someone that said,
oh my God, we're going to have a shit day because it's said in the metro that today's going to be a bad day and our lucky number is 17. Fuck off.
Yeah. Or if someone said, someone came to you and said, you're not going to get on with this person because you're a Gemini and someone else is a Libra. It's like, that's surely not how things work.
It says that Geminis usually either love each other and hate each other, and every Gemini I know are really good friends of mine, so that was bullshit.
Yeah. I always say I go back to these people in Blackpool Promenade, these fortune tellers.
Oh God, I love it. I think it's hilarious. See, do you know what I think is hilarious, right? See when you see these videos when they're like, I'm getting an M, and I saw it in I don't know if it was a movie, and it's like the dead are coming up and just going M and running away, coming up and going P. It's like not even a full name, M, and running away. Yeah. It's like, come on, you couldn't say, my name is Marlene, I'm dead, I've hidden money under the stairs, tell Fiona. But no, it's like M, but that's it.
Give me the full message.
It's just so vague. It's like, so someone's going to have a name, and someone's got a dad. There's been a male that's passed away. Everyone's had an older male that's passed away. We're all grandparents. Be more specific, and I'll believe you.
Yeah.
And otherwise, just don't waste my time. But I do find it amusing.
Yeah, but you can't help but feel some people are cashing in on it.
I think it's playing on vulnerable people who just need just a little bit of knowing about someone that they really cared about, and I think it's quite evil to kind of play on vulnerable people like that. I think it's quite sick, and I believe in karma. So
if you're sitting there deliberately telling someone something and you've completely made it
exactly
up, that's not, how do you live with yourself doing that? I
don't know, I can see it two ways, because if you could say something that's going to make them feel just a little bit better, it's like if your best friend comes to you and says they're wearing something and it looks horrendous, do you say you look like a bag of shite, or what I would say is, it looks all right, but do you know what, this would look better. But I think if it's to make someone feel that tiny little bit better, I can understand it a wee bit.
Yeah.
But if they're just taking the piss, then karma will get them in the end. It's like there's two kind of. If they're making money off it, then that's taking the absolute piss.
Yeah.
But if it's just a little thing that'll make someone just go to bed and sleep better that night, then I can kind of understand it in a sense.
I agree with that. It's like if it's a little white lie, that's okay.
Yes, of course. But when they're I need £50 more so I can actually speak to your dead husband, then they deserve a kick in the balls.
Yeah. But like you said before, how you said you only want to be around genuine, honest people.
Yeah.
Like, so, having said that, you don't want people bullshitting you. Do you know what I mean?
Not at all. Just I'd rather you're just honest with me. Even if I don't like it, I'll respect you more for it.
Yeah. What's your Greg's order, Marlene? Are you a big Greg's person?
Sausage, bean and cheese melt. No, I have it maybe once a month as a treat.
Yeah.
But it's always a sausage, bean and cheese melt, definitely.
Yeah.
I never get cakes from Greg's, but just that cheesy beanie. And if they're out, it's a steak bake.
Yeah. What would you get for a beverage there, Marlene?
A beverage?
Yeah.
Lucozade or the orange juice? The original Lucozade or orange juice?
You're an original Lucozade person?
Of course. In Scotland, they used to give it to you as medicine.
Oh, is it big in Scotland?
Yeah, well, they used to have it in a glass bottle when we were kids, and it's like, oh, you're not feeling well? Lucozade. Or whiskey.
And Iron Brew's big in Scotland, isn't it?
I don't even like Iron Brew.
Do you not?
No, my nanny used to call it ginger. But I'm not a fan.
I'm glad that you like orange, original Lucozade.
Yeah.
Everyone I meet's like, it has to be orange.
No, it makes me feel sick.
Does it?
To me, it feels like they've put like, do you know the Barocas? Too many Barocas in some soda, and it's just a bit sickly food. I don't like it at all.
Good for you. Do you get excited when it snows, Marlene?
No, I hate the snow because I don't like cold.
No.
I like seeing it from through the window of a really warm house, but I get excited when I see animals or when I'm at the zoo. I start squeaking and bouncing around like I'm like 8 years old. I get extremely excited.
Yeah.
I went on safari for my birthday recently, and there was monkeys on the car, there was baboons, and honestly I felt like I was like 7 again. I was so excited, even when they took a dump on the car. I didn't mind.
They? Yeah, they do that, the monkeys, don't they?
Oh, they do. They took, oh my god, there was one truck that was covered in shite, honestly.
Was
and
it?
But they looked like human jobbies.
Really?
They actually looked like proper, like, human-sized poops.
Did you have any encounters with like rhinos or anything like that?
We saw a bunch of rhinos, but they were all kind of under the shade thing, but they looked magnificent.
Did they?
Saw,
Did the tigers come close to the car or anything?
we only saw, it wasn't tigers, it was lions. There was a big big male lion up on kind of like a podium thing in the trees, and then the female lion. Only saw one male and one female, that was it. A lot of trees there. But the monkeys were bloody everywhere. There was bloody hundreds of them, yeah.
But if the lions wanted to come up close to the car, can they do that if they want?
They could if they. I think there's kind of some fencing, but if they wanted to, but we are quite a bit away from them. The same with the rhinos. There is kind of fencing. A rhino would barge through that though.
I just love the idea. 1 minute you're on the motorway.
Yeah.
Then you're in like Knowsley Safari
It was
Park.
Knowsley. That's where we were, Knowsley. Yeah.
Surrounded by lions. And
I was a total dork.
Like,
I collected all the stickers and everything. I was like, oh, we've been to see this and that. I literally was like a kid. It was embarrassing.
Well, that's good. You're an animal person, are you?
Oh, I love animals.
Yeah.
Love animals.
What about staying the night in a tent in the Amazon rainforest?
I would totally do that.
Would you?
Yeah, I lived in bloody Thailand. I've been in Cambodia. I've lived in like countries like that.
So we had
monkeys used to steal our toothbrushes and stuff. Lived on the bar. It was mental.
Are you a bath or a shower person?
Bath and shower. You have a bath, and then as you drain the water, then have a quick shower.
I'm getting a lot of that.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of that.
You can't just bathe in your own filth and then think you're clean. You're gonna have to I just kind of enjoy it because women like a good bath, and it's easy to shave your legs.
Yeah.
And then as it drains out, you have a 5-minute shower, and then you're good to go.
Do you sing in the bath and shower?
Yeah, of course.
Are you prepared to say what you sing?
What I sing Billie Holiday. I sing a little bit of Aretha Franklin.
Nice.
Sometimes I bust out some Dre and Eminem just for a laugh.
Do you?
Yeah. I'm not doing it now. Don't even dare ask me. Don't.
What, Aretha Franklin? Respect.
Respect, yes. And the moment I wake up, yeah. Say a little prayer.
What about a bit of Diana Ross?
I do like a bit of Diana,
Yeah.
but I like it the Supremes better.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's on tour now, I think.
And she looks fantastic.
It's fantastic.
I'm so glad I'm half black. Seriously, they age so well.
What's the first thing you do when you wake up?
Wake up, go have a wee, brush my teeth, and then make coffee.
You brush your teeth as soon as you get up, basically?
I brush my teeth while I'm on the toilet.
Do you?
Yeah, I like to toothbrush. Just sit there for a while.
And then you have a coffee?
Then I have a coffee, yeah.
Because I have a question not on this list, Marlene, where I say that you're a tea or a coffee person. So I'm guessing by your answer.
Coffee to wake up, but during evenings I have like non-decaffeinated tea because I can't have caffeine after like 5 because it keeps me quite sensitive to caffeine.
Yeah.
So I have quite a lot of tea in the evening, but non-caffeinated tea, decaffeinated tea.
How do you feel about green tea?
I like it when I'm having Chinese foods.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it just when they serve it to you, like with the little kind of tea leaves in it.
Yeah, I like it.
I won't make green tea, but if someone gives it to me, I'll drink it.
All right. So if you went to Greg's to get your sausage and bean pasty and they only had tea, you wouldn't kick off. You'd be happy with that.
No, if it's free tea, I'll drink it. But I don't really like a hot drink with my sausage bean milk pasty. I like a cold drink.
Like an original,
yeah.
like you said.
Stick some ice cubes in there, and I'll drink it.
How do you feel about those people that pat you down at airports, Marlene?
I try and make them as comfortable as possible by trying to give them eye contact and going,
That's a good answer.
Woo! Make little noises and they get really uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a woman, I don't know what it's like for women, but the guys get a bit close these days. I don't really understand what's going on.
I'm sure they
Marlene.
touch your balls a wee bit.
Yeah, it's just like above the penis. It's like, this is getting too close.
I think if you got a bit of a semi, it'd be a bit more uncomfortable, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that'd be a weird situation.
Do you want my number?
Do you like broccoli?
Yes, I do. I make broccoli mash. I eat a lot of broccoli.
Do you?
Yeah. I eat a lot of vegetables, actually.
That's good. we talked earlier about negative and positive energy, Marlene, and all this star signs, but deja vu.
I get that a lot.
Yeah.
I get that a lot.
Have you got any idea what it
I
is?
really don't know what it is. It might be something in the brain where it's just giving you just feel like you've been in a present, but I get it quite often. Recently I've been having it quite often. I can't explain it. I don't try. I kind of give up trying to figure these kind of things out because you don't really get an answer. So my motto is, if you can't figure something out or change something in the next within 5 minutes, don't stress or worry about it.
How long do yours last for?
Good few minutes. It's example, I've walked past someone where there's no way I could have saw that person before. I'm like, I've dreamt about you.
Really?
It's very strange.
I feel like we should all sit down one day and discuss this.
Yeah.
Because every person I ask to says, oh yeah, I get that, it's a bit weird, but no one talks about it.
No, I get
Everyone's
it quite,
just like in the pub having a pint. It's like,
no, but when I'm around friends, I'm like, I've done this before, I've been doing this before, you were wearing that top, and I don't just keep it to myself, I will vocalise it. But then, what else? There's not really much else you can do. So just get on with things and forget about it.
And yours lasts for minutes, though. Mine only lasts for a few seconds.
See, I've had ones that have lasted about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, like quite long ones. Especially when I'm walking or I've been swimming or I don't know. They're really
odd. Whilst you're in
odd.
that deja vu, you know what's going to happen next.
Not quite. Just like it's just when things are kind of not like I know what's happening next. It's just. You were wearing that, and you did that, and
really?
and I had this, but I don't know. I get them a few times a year, I'd say.
That's fascinating, isn't it?
It's weird, but I've kind of stopped trying to figure them out. It's just one of those things.
Yeah. Girl I spoke to yesterday, she said deja vu, if she had to guess, was we've already lived this life, and when you have a deja vu, you're remembering this life that you've already lived.
I think it's something to do with the brain. No, I think it's something to do with the brain. I think it's a trick your brain's playing on you, where you feel like you've done something, or I think it's completely to do with the brain. I think it's playing tricks on you in a strange way. I don't think we've lived this life before. I really don't.
No, I don't like the idea of that.
No, that's weird. It's like, does that mean I can make different choices? Is it like the butterfly effect? No, I don't. No, I don't believe that at all.
What's the chaviest girl's name you can think of?
Chanel, or
No, that's
Karen.
Karen, yeah.
Chantel. There you go.
Chantel. I think I've had that before.
Yeah.
What about boys, Marlene?
Boy.
Chaviest boy's name?
Mark. No, I'm joking.
No, I don't know.
No, I don't know actually. Bob. Robert. Bob. Yeah.
I think Connor.
Yeah, Connor. Yeah.
Does it bother you when people blow fake smoke in your face?
No, I quite like the smell of it.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm like, ooh, bubblegum. Toffee.
Did I ask you this before? Do you think dreams mean anything? I don't
Yes, I do. Yeah, sometimes I think they do.
I wonder what. Is it a sign? Is it a warning? Who knows?
Could be, but I kind of look them up sometimes if they're quite. Because I remember my dreams are quite intense, and I remember them. I wake up and I can remember exactly everything that's happened in them. So.
And do you search for what they mean?
Sometimes, if it's something that's like been a bad dream or a bit weird or something that I'm repeatedly dreaming, then I'll look it up.
And have you ever searched for it and found out what it was, and you've been happy about what you've seen?
Well, just searched for it, and it made sense for what I was going through at the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Do you think the Loch Ness Monster's real?
Yeah, I think there's some sort of like prehistoric thing down there. I don't think he just pops up with a Scottish beret on and be like, "Hiya." But I do think there's something down there that just pops up every now and again.
Yeah.
I think it's a prehistoric animal that's like so deep that we can't kind of
That's what they say.
get access to it. But it's a prehistoric animal. It's not like a mythical creature. I think there is something there.
Because earlier we talked about these fortune tellers on Blackpool Promenade cashing in. Mm-hmm. I feel like they might be cashing in on that. The gift shop in Loch Ness.
Yeah.
Making a lot of money.
Oh God, yeah, of course they're taking the piss that way. Yeah, of course, it's just for tourism.
All right, let's finish with this one. Was you sad when you finished school?
I would go. Well, I was a teacher for 6 years.
Was you?
Yeah, in Asia, in like China and Thailand, and I loved school. I absolutely loved school, and I would go back if I could go back and be like 14, 15, because it was just so much fun. I was very sad when I left school.
Was you?
Yeah.
All right, actually, let's finish with this one, Marlene.
Okay.
These text games that people play.
The what games?
They play these when they meet someone that they like. Mm-hmm. You give out your number, then it turns into this whole game of don't text back too soon. Two texts in a row is a red flag.
No,
do you play these text games?
Absolutely not. I don't give my number out anyway. So I just think that's a bit silly. I'll text you. I'm quite boyish. I'm not into stupid mind games. I can't be asked for it.
No.
It's just I'm not. I can't be bothered with that crap.
I can't. But I had a girl say that she really liked this guy, and he texted her back, but she only opened the text halfway so it'd stay unread. I was just thinking, why do we play
this
these
is
games?
why we get called crazy. This is why, like, you could give women a bad name by acting fucking weird like that. Well, well, not you, Mark.
Some people.
Yeah, some people, but just honest, just be genuine.
But,
it's like
but people aren't.
Yeah, I
people
know.
Are playing these games.
People are more fake, and it's all because everything's online. It's all social media, and everyone's depressed because they think everyone's living this fantastic life. It's all bullshit. It's all fake. It's all. It's just stay off your phone for a while and just put your phone down and talk to your mates. Go on safari. Go to the zoo. It's fun.
Well said, because I noticed, that question when I said, what do you do when you wake up?
Yeah.
You didn't say, check my phone, and 90% of people
I stay off my phone until I've done a few things, but I actively do that. I actually turn it off sometimes, and sometimes I'll, like, especially when I'm working, I'll delete my Facebook app, I'll delete my Instagram app to not distract me. Because it's very easy to get kind of addicted to that stuff, so I kind of actively try not to do that.
That was a nice ending, Marlene. People are trying to pretend. I'm drawn towards people that are just themselves no matter what. Everyone's pretending that they're living this perfect life.
Well, I think it's an old. Well, I'm 38. I'm pushing. I'll be in my 40s soon. But I think it's like the younger generation. They're so sucked into their phone and this fake life, and I've got to do this TikTok and all that stuff. And see, when I was a kid, that's when it was fun. That's when you could play out with your friends. You can't even play out. Kids can't even play out anymore.
No.
It's getting worse and worse. And I'm just glad that I was a kid in the 80s and the early 90s, because I would hate to be a kid now, because they're all. When I was 14, I wasn't wearing makeup. I didn't even know where my vagina was. Do you know what I mean? I was climbing trees, fighting, like playing football, and everything. They're all wearing makeup now, wanting to get things done to their face. And I'm just glad that I was born in the 80s. That's all I can say.
So was I, and we grew up without technology.
And that was the best
trees,
time.
Rope swings.
As soon as the street lights lamps went up, you knew to get home.
Yeah.
And you knocked on your friend's door. You had like a phone with a cord on it.
The Screen Man came and everyone used to run.
Everyone used to run. Yeah, we used to collect the glass bottles. You used to get money back for the glass bottles.
Yeah.
That was fun then. The best movies are from then.
Yeah, they are the Goonies.
Yes, I was watching the Goonies the other night, and I watched Lost Boys for the first time. I'd never seen Lost Boys.
No, Stand By Me.
Yes, Stand By Me, Karate Kid, Back to the Future, 1, 2, and 3.
Fantastic
80s
films.
I loved them.
But you see, it's not just the kids that are pretending that their life is perfect on Instagram. It's the adults as well.
They're making kids suicidal. They're making kids. All these people don't look like that. All these fake, filters, and it's making kids suicidal. It's making kids bullying each other. Kids are like they're getting groomed by pedos and stuff online. It's like just take the phones off them. It's scary. It's really scary.
If someone said to you, we're going to just forget all this technology and go back to what we did as kids,
100%.
Would you say
take my fucking phone there. Go for it.
I think I'd do
take
the
my
same.
phone. But I like the online banking because that's really kind of easy because you don't have to go to the bank. But apart from that, I think society would be a much happier place.
And I agree with that.
And I think kids would be happier, and there'd be a lot less depression, there'd be a lot less anxiety, and be a lot less suicides.
Yeah, well said, Marlene. So that was fantastic. That was my thanks to Marlene there. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and all the usual stuff. And I'll see you later on. Cheers, guys.
Bye.